Okay, hi everybody. I am just going to show you a little bit today as I get ready. A little bit late in the day. It's a little bit dismal out here, but then again, it is winter in New York. Okay, I tried something new today for my cleansing. I've been in search of a great cleanser. So if anybody has a great cleanser they want to talk about, I'm listening. I definitely am interested in getting something. I tried the Miraness Endless Youth. You know that I love Miraness. I love all my Miraness products. Very happy with the company. Very happy about everything that they do. This says, it says Marshmallow, the Miraness Promise, a botanical cleanser with pH protective and skin recovery properties, formulated to promote firmer, glowing, youthful skin, ideal for sensitive skin. The key ingredients, and I may butcher this, so forgive me if I do, Centella asiatica, sage, green tea, tea tree, and purslane. Application: wet skin and apply a small amount, then massage into your skin for 1 minute, splash off, and glow. Okay, I didn't do it that way. I put it on my Clarisonic and I cleansed with my Clarisonic. So my skin is definitely smooth, there's no question about it. What I don't like about their products, and I absolutely adore the products for themselves, what I got in here is it's 2 ounces. It just seems like so little for a cleanser. I have to see how long it lasts. I love the smell of it. It's got a delightful smell. It's not overwhelming, it's very gentle, but some of the cleansers I've tried, including one of the Clarins, and you know I'm a Clarins lover, I couldn't stand the smell of it. So this one has a very pleasant smell, and we'll see how it works. It is part of their Endless Youth collection, and this is what came along with it. And it shows the Marshmallow Cleanser. It shows Vanish, which is Instant Deep Line and Pore Filler. And it shows Instant Attraction. That's this one. And that is Magic Beads Botanical Cleanser. I haven't tried that one yet. And we'll see what happens. This is Miraness Endless Youth Amazing Botanicals Day Cell Serum. Okay, so this one is for richer or poorer. It's Ocean Milk Mousse Mask. And it's all part of the same line, apparently. I'm going to try this, see how it goes, and we'll take it from there. What I'm going to do today also in this Get Ready With Me is I'm going to go over the skincare routine. Even though I've done it before, I still get people asking me about it. So, once again, I am going to start with my Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench. Again, I adore it. It's starting to run a little bit low and it's making me nervous because it means I have to buy it soon. But I'm going to keep it going as long as I can. It feels so incredibly moisturizing. It literally feels like it melts into your skin. Now, I'm not using it around my eyes. I am using it everywhere else on my face. And I will give it just a minute to dry before I go on to my next product. And my neck is still killing me from my nighttime lives. Being in that position is not easy. Okay. The next product that I'm going to use is the Dr. Denese Triple Strength Neck Wrinkle Smoother. And I'm going to apply that. That's a thick cream. I always apply anything on my neck in an upward motion. Okay. I will also give that a minute to dry before I add my eye cream, and that, of course, is my That is my Emisam Aqua Intense. It's the Hyaluron eye cream. I love it. I've been using it for years. I used to have some wrinkles. Very little on this, just a tiny little bit is all it takes. And I very gently work it around my eye, under, over, and around. I think of it as a little bit of an eye massage. And I really have to get back to those eye masks, and I'm going to be doing that very shortly for you. Okay, a little bit for the other eye. Okay. On the days that I would be using it, I would use my Tatcha firming serum, deep firming serum. It's wonderful and it smells delicious. I'm not going to use that one today. I am using my Clarins Beauty Flash Balm, and everybody knows that I adore this. So that, again, it has a really nice scent. I'll take about that much and I will apply it to my neck. Now, they tell you not to rub it in. I'm not rubbing it in. I'm just putting it on and letting it do its thing. And it definitely does something. Is it going to give me the neck of a 25-year-old? No. But it's making a difference. As I have shown people before, I had very, very deep indentations here where my jowls were extremely puffy. They're still not perfect, but they're a lot better than they were. I'll put a tiny bit of this in my deep lines. I will put it here. I will put a little bit of it in the lines in my forehead. In the deep lines under my eyes. Okay, and that's it for that. I'm going to give it just a minute to dry a little bit, and then I'm going to use my Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. This is the illuminating one, and the only reason I'm using that is that I ran out of my oil-free one. I adore that one. Nothing wrong with, oh God, I took way too much. Nothing wrong with that one. Oh, I have so wasted this. I cannot tell you. Okay. There is way, way, way too much. Again, I'm avoiding the under eye area because I do not want to have layers of product on there. Now I will take the tiny little that's left at the very end, and that's all that I will do. I have horrific light today, so you're not getting me at all in the way that I like to be coming to you, but I do apologize for that. And one of these days I will get a ring light, but it's not top on my list of things. This is my Miraness Velvet Maxi Lift Airbrush Foundation. It takes just a few drops. I put some on the back of my hand. That's it. I will clean that off, so any of you who are worried about any kind of germs, don't. I will take care of that at the end. So I'm going to let you know over a period of a week or so how I feel about that Miraness cleanser, the Endless Youth. We'll see. I don't know. The jury's out on that one. I'm using my rotating brush. This is that BlendSmart brush. And you use very, very little product with this, and it doesn't, the product does not get eaten up by the head of the brush. Okay. This is the rest of it. I just do so well with all of their makeup. It just really works well for me. I know I have to do my eyebrows. I wish I could just go in and get them done to give me my basic shape again. Everything seems like too much work at this point. All right, at that point, I'm going to do, once again, my Hoola to give me my line of demarcation, to do my contouring. And that's just showing me where it starts, top of my ear down to my mouth. That's right at the bottom of my cheekbone. I do have high cheekbones. I take whatever little bit is left and I'll define my nose. A little bit under here. And then I'll go around here just to give me a little color so that I don't look as sallow. And that's just the start of it. I will then, since I might as well do this. I have the butter bronzer. And let's see, I'm going to do the darker bronzer. This is deep bronzer of the butter bronzer. And I'll do that. I'll just use a regular brush to give a little color in here. Again, bringing it up here. Do it here. I never want too much. I don't want to look like a caricature. I'm just trying to give myself a basic look that I think will define my face and give me a look that I'm happy with. Once again, I'm just trying to make the most of my old face. Okay, that, and then I'm going to, should I do it now? Might as well. Okay, I want to bring a little more color into my face, so I'm going to use this Becca Beach Tint Shimmer Souffle in Papaya Topaz. I've had this around for a long time. I didn't use it for a long time. I had pretty much forgotten about it, having gotten it months before the whole medical thing with me. It is a soft, it's like a souffle, really. The one thing you have got to do if you use this product is you have to keep the cover tightly closed, otherwise it dries out. And it is not nice, and you waste a lot of product when it dries out. Again, I'm just trying to give myself a little bit more color here. And what I always do then is I will take my rotating brush again, because even if you think you made a mistake, you can't make a mistake with this brush. It will just take care of anything that you've done along the way. Okay, I'm not doing anything special today, so I'm not doing a special makeup. I just wanted to do this basic makeup for you. And between the horrible light and what looks like horrific bags and all the rest of it, give me a little leeway today. So I'm going to do my primer first. And I still have some of my Urban Decay primer, and I love this one. Unfortunately, they're not making it this way anymore. They're making it with that stupid applicator that I hate. I like it so much better this way. It may make me actually switch to another product. I'm not sure yet. I have to decide. I have one more of these left over from when I had bought it a year or so ago, whatever, quite a while ago. But the other one has never been opened yet, so I had bought both products. One was anti-aging, one was the regular. I didn't see a whole heck of a lot of difference in the two, to be honest with you, so I think either one would work just fine. What I have been using lately is This is something I had gotten from Profusion. It's this Superstars, the Beauty Superstars. And there are some things I like about it, some not as much. It has the cheek tint, it has your contouring colors, it has a highlighter, it has different colors of shadow, and it gives you the brushes, and it gives you that Profusion liquid, you know, the liquid glitter liner. So I don't know if I'm going to use that, but I think what I'm going to do is, and this is the color, and some of you had asked me about it one day when I was doing the brown kind of look on my eyes. It's this and this color, which looks kind of white, sort of comes out with a goldish tint to it, as you can see when I apply it to my lid. A lot of pigment in there. There's a lot of pigment. It really works extremely well. I'll do one more. Okay, I'm going to do my transition color next. And let me just find my brush. Again, this is the Profusion brush. That's the double-ended brush. And I'm so happy that some of you have told me that you're really happy with the Zote soap for cleaning the brushes, because I think it's great. I really do. And not only for that, it's for so many other things. Really great at taking stains out. And it's inexpensive. So it's a terrific product to have on hand. I did take a look, by the way, for those of you who asked me about the plastic case, and it is out of stock everywhere, so I don't know if it's coming back. I did look when I walked into a dollar type store to see. I did the transition in this color, and now I'm going to go into this one. So just as I get closer to the crease, I'm going to go a little bit darker with the transition. And then I'm going to go in just for a very simple eye look today with the dark brown here. So, and just in the outer third, going with the darker color, making it very simple. It's nothing fancy. Doesn't take a whole lot of expertise to do it. Just blend it. I'm going to add a second color in there. You can build this too if you want to make it much more intense, but as I say, maybe I should, just to show you. Do it again. I don't know if you can see it in this awful light, but it is building up the intensity in that outer V. I still want to try that thing that Wayne Goss had shown about doing the hooded eyes and going much more on this kind of an angle than up, which is the traditional way a lot of the beauty gurus have been doing it for the hooded eyes. So I'm going to play with that, and I'll let you know what I think about that as well. I want to put a secondary color in. I wonder, maybe for fun. I've never tried this before. There's a little bit of a sparkly turquoise kind of color. Let's see if it does anything. I have no idea. Never used it before. And I didn't clean my brush off from the brown, so it's going to be muddy. I really need a better mirror so that I can see better. I need to see closer. And again, it's because my light is just so atrocious that it's really bad today. Okay, it's an interesting color. It's definitely something you can play with. I could add more of this. Yeah, might as well. And again, if I had taken a clean brush, I'm sure it would have worked a whole lot better. But I'm just, as I say, because I have nothing special to do today, I'm not being as cautious as I normally would be. So forgive me for that. All right, that's going to have to do for now. It is what it is-ish. I am going to then take a defined brush, and I'm going to take that darkest brown color that I used. I don't use a line. I just put a little bit of the darker brown right at my lash line, just to give a little bit of definition there. And then I bring it out as I get toward the end of my eye, because I want my eye to look as if it's going up and not down. We don't want to drag it down as we get older. Okay, it's not, you're not seeing what you should be seeing. And I may not ever put this out. Wouldn't that be funny? That would be funny if you wound up missing the whole thing. I should have kept my mouth shut so I could have sped the whole thing up and given it to you in quick time. Okay. Now I'm going to, well, no, I'm not going to do it yet. I'm going to do my, okay, put this back. I'm going to do my under eye concealing now. I absolutely love my Miraness product. I wish I had it here, but I don't, so I'll show it to you next time. So I'm going to use my Tarte Shape Tape just on the darkest part of it, a tiny little bit. I really should have had that other light on. I'm so sorry. And I will use a flat brush. This is just Wet n Wild. And I'm going to work it in just into the corner, bringing some light into that corner. And then just into the darkest part of that. I'm not going to take it any farther than that. Okay, that's all. I always work with my finger after that because the warmth of my finger, I think, really does well getting it deep in there without cracking and caking. So it works well. I don't love the Shape Tape. I was such a proponent of it in the beginning, as were so many of us, until the Born This Way came out, the multi-use sculpting concealer. I love that one. So that is absolutely my go-to, no question about it. This one, 3 tiny little dots, that's all I need. You know, when less is more. So I'm planning on doing a separate video very soon, in a day or two. I have to put the one up about us and our pets, and that's going to go up in the next couple of days. And I want to put up a video about shaving your face. So I'm going to do that. After starting to shave my face using either the Tinkle or the Shiseido, either using the Shiseido or using the Tinkle, and after doing it on and off for the better part of a year, I'm going to give you my impressions of it and whether I think it's a good idea for women to shave their faces. So look for that. Okay, I'm going to take a sip of my tea. And I'm going to powder with my Miraness. I think I told you the last time I ordered the Miraness powder, I was so disappointed. This is the BB translucent powder. They sent me the wrong powder. I was so upset. I was really so disappointed because I'm running low on this and it's the only thing I use. So I don't know when they're going to have a sale on it again, but when they do, I'll be right there. Because I thought I got it last time. Okay. There is that. All right, I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to finish everything. I need to do my highlighter. I need to put my mascara on, do my eyebrows, and just do the last minute finishing touches of everything, and I'll be back if this thing doesn't fall again. Hello, everybody. Okay, I've come back. Everything is finished at this point. I have done my mascara. Today, the mascara was the Almay One Coat Mega Volume, which I have found that sometimes it's really good and sometimes a little less good. It's not terrible. It did a pretty decent job. As you see, I had added a little bit of the blue in with the brown, and I wore this top one more time because a lot of people were asking me about it yesterday. I don't know how much you can see if I stand up. Not much. Not much. But it's a pretty blue. It's really like a, I don't know if it's an electric blue or a combination of electric and cross between electric and royal blue. I did the lipstick, and the lipstick today was the very inexpensive lip pencil. What is that called? RK? I forgot. It's that very, very inexpensive one that I get at, I think it's at Walgreens. RK, yes, it's Perfect Precision Lip Liner. And the actual lipstick that I used today was 810 Sandstone, and that is L'Oreal. And it is a nude in the brownish family. I put a tiny little bit on the bottom. I put a little bit in the middle of a lip plumping gloss, and that's about it. And I have my wig on. This is Gabor. I'll write it down below. But I do love this one as well. This is a rooted color. The thing I did not like was that the rooting was yellow in it, and that is not for me. I don't like a harsh yellow to begin with, and I certainly don't look like I was a harsh yellow blonde at any time in this lifetime. So on that note, I will see you tonight, those of you who join me. I hope this is worthwhile to you on some level. And as I say, I'm going to be doing the video on shaving the face. As women, should we or shouldn't we? I'll give you my opinion. See you tonight.